you are married to a sanguine and they are constantly needing to know what are you doing, they are needing to have eye contact, they are needing to connect with you. If you don't meet that need for them, then what will happen? They will look for it elsewhere. Hello again, and let's talk about the sanguine temperament. And there is an important question we need to answer. It is their need for connection and attention. So if you're a sanguine personality, you will find that it's almost like you have a thirst for connecting with people. You're constantly needing to connect. Because you are a very social being, you will experience some sort of emptiness, some sort of loneliness if you are not connecting with people. You are looking to have a lot of friends. You are looking to have connections anywhere. Everywhere you go, you don't have strangers. You are constantly looking to connect with people because that's part of your wiring. Social connections are very important to you as a sanguine, and therefore the person that you are married to, the person that you are in a long-term relationship with, you will need for them to constantly connect with you emotionally and sometimes even physically, where you are needing to be close to each other, to them. You are needing to be validated by. It's almost like you are afraid to be forgotten. If you are married to a sanguine and they are constantly needing to know what are you doing, they are needing to have eye contact, they are needing to connect with you. If you don't meet that need for them, then what will happen? They will look for it elsewhere. So you will find that they don't want to come home because when they come home, they can't get attention with you. There is no fun. And you find that after work, they want to go hang out with friends because, again, remember, they are fun-loving. They like light moments, and they like to trigger a lot of dopamine and a lot of adrenaline. That is the way they are wired. And it is so important for you as a spouse to a sanguine to understand that. Now, you as a sanguine also, you do need to understand that the way you feel when there is no connection is because that's the way you are wired. So before you make a decision to act on that feeling of abandonment or the feeling of being set aside, or there is no connection with your significant other, before you decide to go and look for it elsewhere, please have a conversation. Act in a more redeeming way rather than creating that feeling of anger and disappointment and then going off to find somebody else to meet that need. What you want to do is to talk to your partner, be open, and express to them that this is what is important to you. And normally with our emotional needs, we don't need a lot of time. When I make the bid to connect with you and you accept the invitation to connect with me, all we need is 10 minutes and you have met my emotional need. If I am a sanguine, I'm okay, we have connected, I feel good, my love bank has been replenished, and now I am okay. So we don't have to have conflict. I don't have to do the silent treatment. Neither do I have to go outside. And so it's important to understand the emotional needs of the temperament of the person that you are in a relationship with. So sanguines, one of the things that is so important for you to do is to communicate your need for connection. And once you communicate, and we are trusting that your relationship is a relationship where you hear and you validate each other's needs. Once you communicate that, then once your need for connection is met, then you will be your normal self. But if you don't communicate, what happens is that then naturally you will gravitate towards another space, another person who is going to connect with you. Knowing this about yourself can then help you to design the way that you're going to live your life with emotional and relational intelligence. What we are saying, I know why I have why I get so disappointed when my partner doesn't accept my invitation to connect. Therefore, I need to sit and ask myself, how am I asking for what I need? Is it in a way that my partner is able to recognize what I'm asking for? And then the other thing to say, to look at, is your own issues with boundary setting. Because then if you are married to a melancholic and you are a sanguine, and then you find yourself getting angry or disappointed that they are not connecting with you, and you connect with another person, the melancholic is going to be so disappointed and feelings of betrayal, even if there was no infidelity. They will never forget that you went out to find somebody else to meet your social need or your connection, emotional connection need, and you had not communicated. For you as a sanguine, please learn that you need to communicate very clearly what you are looking for. And number two, explain your need to your partner in a way that they understand you. Don't do what we normally do, where we are criticizing, instead of complaining and explaining why this is important to me. And then number two, make sure that your boundaries are very clear. Do not go out to meet that social connection need without letting your partner know that you are in a space where you are needing to be able to connect. Because again, remember, you just need 10 minutes of connection, eye contact, maybe a touch, maybe just a way of reconnecting in terms of how are you, what's going on with your life, how was your day. And then that 10 minutes of what I call eyeballing is enough for the sanguine to feel my love bank has been filled up, has been replenished, and now I'm okay. So it is important to do this work of self-discovery, self-understanding, so that if you understand yourself, then you know how to ask for what you need in a relationship. So until I see you next time, feel free to reach out to me through my website and also my social media, so that I can be able to work with you if you need personal therapy or personal development classes. God bless you, and talk to you again soon.